just a little opener for tonight's Comedy Clash. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is week 7 of quarantine. What have you been doing to get through it? I know that I've gone through at least 25 boxes of LaCroix. And in honor of that, I'm going to ask you all to just cheers with me. Cheers with me. Yeah! I'm going to pretend there's tequila in this. Or is there tequila in it? Well, tonight we're going to switch things up. We've got some new games that we want to try out because we've been doing them for a minute, and now we're going to bring you something even more fresh. And you know that we are South Florida's largest and most beautiful improv, sketch, stand-up, and comedy theater. So we're going to continue to do this until it is safe to open. It is our pleasure to bring the stage to the stream and make you laugh all night long. So let's do it without the people. Let's do it with the people that we need. Let's bring out the cast of Comedy Clash.
Good.
Fabulous.
Okay, so if you've been quarantining like me, you've been watching the White House press briefings and the disaster that those have been, we're going to take from their successes and we're going to try it out ourselves. We're going to play a game called Press Conference, and this is where you, the audience at home, we need you. We're going to be asking for the scoop on a particular subject. So you at home, drop the subject in the chat, and we'll have one of our very own Jeffrey Brenman leading this press conference for tonight. Drop it in the chat, the subject of our press conference. We're looking for one-word suggestions. Thanks, Jack Blades. All right, we've got the perfect suggestion. Take me back, Peter. We're going to begin with, the subject is going to be alligators. Take it away, Jeffrey.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. On behalf of the city, the state, and the country, we have big announcements today regarding alligators. They have all left. They have all left. So the alligators are no longer with us. We are not exactly sure where they went, but I'm going to open it up to questions right away to see what we can figure out from this situation. Al, I saw your hand up first.
Yes, thank you. Al D'Amico with BuzzFeed News.
Yep.
Since alligators are gone, what is in store for the future of UF, the University of Florida?
That's a great question. We don't know how it's going to affect the mascot situation. Maybe it'll make the mascots like more meaningful, you know, because some mascots, you know, the controversial ones kind of represent things that might not be around anymore. But we'll let that decide itself. You know, we're going to see. I see Priscilla. You've got a question.
Yeah, hi. How do you think this is going to affect the balance of the ecosystem right now in Florida?
That is a good question. That is a good question. A lot less people in canoes are going to get eaten. That's one thing for sure. You still got to watch out for snakes, maybe those amoebas that get in your brain, but no more are people going to get eaten. And that definitely tips the balance, right? I'd say that's an ecosystem fact. Patrick.
Yes, Patrick with MSNBC. Is there any foul play suspected at this time? What are the thoughts on crocodiles being behind the attacks? Thank you.
We don't think it's the crocodiles, but we're not ready to rule anything out. Okay, regarding foul play, you know, Florida is a state with a lot of birds. Most of them are water birds. So again, anything is possible. We don't know who's responsible. Morgan, I see
Yes,
you've got questions.
this is Morgan Denny with the National Enquirer. Now that alligators are gone, what am I supposed to wrestle on the weekends?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. It's going to greatly affect the alligator wrestling industry. I didn't realize you yourself were an alligator wrestler. That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
hardcore. Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. And in fact, you probably were aware of this problem before I even was, considering that your wrestling partners must have disappeared. Maybe you're gonna have to go to body pillows. I don't know. I don't know. I can't help you with that. Lisa, you've got a
Yes,
question.
Lisa Legend, South Florida Times. Is this going to affect the handbags and the shoes and the fashion industry in any way?
Not at all. There are stockpiles of alligator skin leather miles high in countries where they make clothing now. And that's not the US, so we don't see it. But in those countries, there's stacks of alligator skins. That should last for decades to come. Who do we got next? We got Joseph.
Yes, Joseph with the Miami Herald. Can you speak to the economic impact that this is going to have on the Seminole tribe of Florida, given that alligators is a big part of their business?
Well, Joseph, I just want to say, the Miami Herald, we're going to miss you. I know things aren't going well for you down there. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding the question about the Seminoles, it's definitely going to affect them. It's going to affect them, but we're not ruling anyone out. There's actually on the table as potential reasons for the disappearance. Anyway, next question, Anastasia.
Hi, Anastasia from the Palm Beach Post. You know that all these women were using alligator tears for Botox. What will happen to the faces of Palm Beach County?
Oof, well, get ready for some gravity. That's all I'm going to say. Because if the alligator tears can't go in the Botox, if we can't source another Botox source, we're going to start seeing the effects of aging real fast. Noah.
Hi, Noah Salzman with Nature Magazine. I've heard also that all the gators have disappeared from the zoos as well. Is that true?
Yes, Noah, and I'm sorry we gave that exclusive to Zoo Kids regarding this. We should have come to you first. That wasn't my decision. But yes, the zoo alligators are also affected. All of the alligators. We're talking every single alligator. That's what makes this. It's like that movie or that TV show, The Leftovers, but with alligators. It's crazy. Allison.
Hi, Allison McCoy, Animal Planet. Can you speak to the whereabouts of the other zoo animals? Are children still going to be able to see koalas?
Yes, the koalas are fine. In fact, the koalas are thriving. One of the biggest threats to the koalas were the alligators. So, frankly, we got a situation where we might be looking at a lot of koalas coming up.
Topic to debate. So, is it grass versus cement, Apple versus Samsung? All those stock examples we've always given you. Give us a topic to debate in the comments, and we'll bring out our counselors.
Hey, Judge, how are you today? Pretty good. It was a quiet week in the court system. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Mr. Lemon.
Oyez, oyez, court is now in session. And we will need you counselors to raise your right hands, please. In the case of soup versus salad, do you hereby solemnly swear to accept the duties and responsibilities in resolution of this senseless matter in accordance with your addled concept of truth to the very best of your abilities? Say, I do.
I do.
Now, members of our online jury, if you will please remain seated and show some respect for our bench and the Honorable Judge Santos.
Thank you, bailiff. Thank you for putting respect on my name. All right, let's begin with the opening arguments in favor of soup.
Thank you. Dear ladies and gentlemen of the interweb, let me start with something. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. That's all I have to say. Is there ever a song, salad on the side, salad here, Caesar salad? There's never in the history of ever been a song as iconic as chicken noodle soup. And that is because soup is a quintessential in the kitchen. And I just said quintessential, and English is my second language. So that's how passionate I feel about soup. You can make chicken noodle soup, which will cure pretty much anything, especially nowadays. We gotta keep our proteins and everything up. So we're drinking soup, chicken noodle soup, tomato soup. Oh my God, I'm wet just thinking of it. Vegetable soup, seafood soup, literally anything you can think of in a delicious, hot, steamy broth for you to get all the proteins, all the nutrients, everything you need. You're not gonna get your nutrients off of a fucking leaf in a salad. And again, if you have any doubts about soup, just in your head, it's gonna be stuck in your head the rest of the day. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, and that's all you need. Thank you.
All right, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with baseball bat.
Hey,
man, I would kill to be in middle school again. Not. All right, let's hear the opening arguments in favor of salad.
Thank you, Judge Janellas. Salads have been around for so, and it's one of the most important appetizers out there. It takes seconds to make even the most flavorful and the most flavorful salads that have everything. It takes really quick to make that. The less time you spend in the kitchen, the more time you spend on the table with your family. You see, you didn't think about that, did you? Whereas soup, you have to wait for the water to boil. No one has time to wait for water to boil. Who does that? I don't. So I make my little salad, a quick little salad, and by the time I'm halfway through my salad, the soup's like the water's boiling. And you all know that term, tossing my salad. Well, no one ever says tossing my soup, because that just doesn't make sense. Like, I think my colleague Allison will agree with me here, and with me saying that no one ever says toss soup, because you toss soup, you will die, you'll burn, So I rest my case on that. Vote for salad. Thank you.
Compelling argument. Yes, it all started to make sense when you talked about tossing the salad, because you ain't eating salad, bitch. All right, let's start with the cross-examination. We are going to have the cross-examination, so let's get everybody out here, and we'll start with the cross-examination of salad by soup.
Yes, Counselor Acosta, are you in the court?
Yes, sorry. I was taking a bite of my salad here I had with me.
Sure, okay. Tell me, confirm this for me. You like grilled cheese?
I think grilled cheese is pretty great. Yeah, what's up?
Thank you. When you sit down with grilled cheese, would you like to have it with salad or with hot tomato soup?
I don't call it a soup, I call it a dip. So
No further
it's
questions.
not.
That's all I needed. Thank you.
Counselor Al,
Yes.
now you talked a lot about soup and all the different types of soup that there can be. Just one question. Do you ever call anything else good a soup? Personally, when I go to roll a joint and I have 5 different kinds of weed, I call that a salad and it's delicious. Soupy? That would be disgusting.
Was that a question? Because that sounded like a statement to me. What am I answering, ma'am?
I did ask you a question at the beginning.
I really like them salads too. Okay, let's move on to the closing statements in favor of soup.
Yes, my intelligent jury with a good palate. Soup is super. Salad is what you eat when you're depressed and feel fat and want to go on a diet. Do not even pretend to disagree. Salad is a bunch of healthy stuff, and you have to put bacon and bread on it to even halfway enjoy it. And you know what? Personally, I have a feeling this goes for everybody. I never feel full after eating a salad. I have to substitute other things and put things on it, put chicken on it, whatever, to buff it up and make you forget you're eating a salad. But soup, you can put anything, really anything in soup. There are so many soups. There are even cold soups, hot soups. Soup helps unite people. All people in all classes eat soup. When I was dirt poor, very broke, you know what I would make? Soup with, beans and rice. You can throw anything in soup and it will be good. Put a little seasoning in there. But when I'm fancy and when I go out to a fancy restaurant, I order a fancy soup. I'm not going to order a fancy salad. I think that's all that can be said. Vote for soup.
That's my gazpacho queen. Well put. All right, now let's get the closing arguments in favor of salad.
Counselor Denny wants you to think that soup is this high-class thing. It's really not. Have you ever been at a restaurant and heard someone slurping a salad? No, because you don't slurp salad. But people do slurp soup, and that shit's disgusting. Nothing has ever made me lose my appetite more than this sound. No, absolutely not. You don't do that shit with salad. You have a nice fork and you can put it in your mouth like an adult. Also, salad has all of the options. You've got fruit salad, you got potato salad, you got egg salad sandwich, you got Caesar salad, chopped salad, garden salad. The list goes on and on. You have a salad for every single type of event. Is there a soup for barbecues? No, but there are salads. Is there a soup? Is there a soup for birthdays or weddings? No, but there are salads. Salads are always served, and they're always fresh. You never have to worry about getting an old salad from a can that's filled with 8 times your daily recommended amount of sodium. Absolutely not. Salads are fresh, and salads are good for you. Thank you.
Thank you, counselor. Yes, you can't slurp a salad. If you slurp anything, get away from me. You're nasty. It might be a compliment in certain cultures, but not around me. All right. So now let's bring out all of our counselors and let's bring out our all-time bailiff so we can get a verdict from you, the audience.
Ladies and gentlemen of our online jury, it's now time for you to deliberate. You must decide between soup or salad. And you'll do this by dropping into the chat the team that you think presented the best case. The first 3 entries determine which side will tip the scales of justice and be victorious. Soup or salad, which will it be?
Let's go to Olive Garden and then we both win.
Yeah, right?
So no, we're in quarantine.
Oh, yeah. Not a good idea.
Although May is looking a lot different. It's kind of hitting a bit different. People are out on the streets, y'all.
I mean,
oh my God, we have a winner.
Oh, what is it, Judge?
I think it might be. It's soup!
You're gonna burn your crotches. You're gonna spill it.
Burn your palate.
Soup Soup is what you cook when you don't know what the fuck else to cook. That's me. Awesome. Let's move on to our next game. This one's called ABC Newsline. ABC Newsline is where our actors will deliver the news to you, but each one of their sentences has to start with the next letter in the alphabet. So if you give them Q, they're going to have to go all the way around and then back again to Q. Drop a letter in the chat and we'll get started. Cool, we've got one. There's only 26 possibilities, so we're gonna go with the first one that we got. The letter is F, but of course we need our correspondents first. We need Patrick and Priscilla! The gay mom and dad of Villain Theater.
Yes.
So cute.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, your letter is F. Take it away.
Fabulous day today, Patrick, don't you think?
Good evening. I am Patrick. Nice to see you, Priscilla.
Yes. Happy to see you too, Patrick. You know, today I was looking at the weather and I thought it was probably the most perfect day.
Indeed, it probably was. But let's get to the news. Tonight's top story. Lamps. Are they dangerous or do they give off light?
Just a moment. Lamps dangerous? That's a little bit intense, you know. We're surrounded by them everywhere.
Killer lamps coming at you in 3D. That's right, folks. We have more from our correspondent out in the field. Jeffrey, are you out there? Jeffrey.
Live in the field, this is Jeffrey. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Man, it's so good to see you out there, Jeffrey. It seems like the thing that gives us light is a danger to us. What's going on?
Now that's very scary to hear as a consumer and as somebody who actually owns lamps. So can you speak more on that, please?
Yeah, over there behind me, you can see that the city is going from daytime to nighttime. We're watching the situation close to see what happens as all the lights turn on. We don't know.
Perfectly just juxtaposed, honestly. It looks beautiful. You have a little bit of light and a little bit of darkness.
Quick question, even though I love the ambiguity and seeing the world in gray, the question of our safety can never be undervalued, especially with our children. So is there any possible thing more that you can tell us?
Right you are, Patrick. Experts are recommending everybody leaves their lights off, and unfortunately that includes night lights.
So my child would have to sleep in the dark?
That's very disconcerting news. My daughter, Sally, sleeps with a nightlight herself, and now I have to go into a room and take that away. Is that what you're telling us?
Unfortunately, yes. All lights are considered a threat at this point. We need to live in darkness for at least 24 hours.
Very, very scary times. I mean, children are gonna be at stake here. Their rest, their need for energy for the next day for school, that's gonna be at stake.
Well, I would have to agree, but there must be some light at the end of this tunnel. What do you say? I know there's danger, but what is on the good news there?
Hey, Xerox that for me. Xerox that. Thanks. The good news is that we have some of the best scientists on the field. They're actually in the city behind me right now, looking at light bulbs as we go into darkness, just waiting, and then they're going to report back to all of us.
Yes, that's such great news to hear.
Zapping, though, I hear is a concern amongst those electricians being zapped. Yes, can you speak a little more on that, please?
Absolutely. They touch the light bulbs, and because of the danger inherent in the electricity, they get zapped, and you see their skeletons through their bodies for just a second like a cartoon. I've actually seen it happen once. It's wild.
Bulbs. Should we be using different kinds, LEDs, just the generic kind?
Can you expand on that question? I would actually like to say that, yes, bulbs were a major concern for me as well.
Don't even go there, okay? Because all lights come from bulbs. Even if it's an LED, it's just a little flat bulb. You know, that's what the experts are saying. So the point is, stay out, stay safe.
Everyone, you heard Jeff.
on to our next game. It's called Civil War Letters. Civil War Letters is where they're going to be writing old school text. Remember letters? Remember pen and paper? Well, these two people need the suggestion of a historical conflict. So something in the past when people used to write letters to each other. Give us a suggestion of that, and they will act it out for you. Awesome, I've got what I want. Cool. We're gonna take the suggestion of the Boston Tea Party. Let's bring out our two actors, our two letter writers, sorry, Joseph and Lisa. Hey y'all, your suggestion, once again, is the Boston Tea Party, all right? This is Civil War Letters.
My dearest Mary, I've gone out west from Independence, Missouri, as you know. I hope that you're taking care of our dear, dear Frederick. Such a big boy, growing every day. What news of the Tea Party? We have here and to eat our people because we've run out of food. Signed, Douglas.
Dearest Douglas, Frederick is doing fine. I'm so happy to hear from you. I fear for you out there, out west, all alone. The Tea Party is doing well, organized. We're dumping tea every night into the bay. I have had to abstain from my tea and I miss it so. Please bring tea, love, Mary.
Oh, Mary, I love hearing from you, even though it takes 4 months to receive this letter. Now I'm in Oregon, where we are trading fur. Unfortunately, there's no tea out here, just a bunch of beavers. I broke my leg climbing a mountain the other day. I'm totally fine. I'm just gonna be on bed rest for the next 6 weeks. We did eat another person because he died of dysentery. It wasn't the best thing, but again, we are scarce in food. Love, Douglas.
Dearest Douglas, I don't know if I told you this when we first met, but I abhor a cannibal. I'm sorry. I know it will be 4 months before you find this out, so I'm not waiting around. I'm going to find a new husband. Frederick and I are moving too, just to let you know. Love, Mary.
My dearest Mary. No. Surely by this time you've found a new mate. It's got to me too late. I wish I could just turn around the wagon from Oregon and go all the way back to Massachusetts. But alas, I cannot. Mary, I missed you every single day. I should say that broken leg, gangrene was discovered in the broken leg, and it was cut off, and it was eaten between the party. It wasn't too bad. It tasted like burnt flesh, but it was okay. I should share this because I am also dying, and so you should know I died a cannibal and alone. Mary, this might be my last letter. I love you so much. Love, Douglas.
Dearest Douglas, by the time you get this letter, you'll probably be dead. I've moved on. I'm very happy. I'm with a wealthy man now. And he's given me things that you never could, especially the fact that he has 2 working legs. And that's not all, but I won't go into that. Frederick.
That was Civil War Letters. Mary had to move on. Wow. yourself by your bootstraps. Jesus Christ. Great job, you two. That was a new game that we just played, Civil War Letter. Let's move back to a classic. This next game is called Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller is where our mystical enchantress will guess the future of 3 different patrons. You, at home, you, the audience, must provide 3 different fortunes. 1 good fortune, 1 bad fortune, and 1 weird fortune. Drop your suggestions in the chat, y'all. Cool. We've got it. Awesome. We are back. Let's bring out our mystical enchantress, Patrick Rodriguez.
It's gonna be me.
Oh my God, there's 3 of you.
Yes, I'm in triplicate.
Wow, and your ego makes 4. All right, get out of here and I'll bring in your patrons. We'll see you in a bit. And now let's bring out his 3 patrons. They are Al, Allison, and Noah. Hey, y'all. All right, so you visited this mystical enchantress and your fortunes will be laid out before you. Are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
Ready.
Okay, cool. Al, you will receive the good fortune. You're going to get a free cruise to Italy.
Ooh, the homeland.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, and Allison, you're going to get the bad fortune. You're going to hook up with Bigfoot.
I'm gonna get fleas.
I don't know what's up with our commenters, but this is what they wanted. All right, and now the weird fortune. You, my friend, are going to turn into my favorite delicacy, a ham and cheese sandwich, okay? You're going to turn into a ham and cheese sandwich.
All right.
So once you do, get away from me, because I might bite you. Let's bring back our mystical enchantress, Patrick Rodriguez. Are you ready?
That's right, I am ready. I am ready to receive this. Let's do it.
Here's your first customer.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. Oh, what a joyous feeling I'm having right now. Tell me everything about you. How can I help?
Oh man, I've just been locked inside the house for like what, 40-something days now. I just need a getaway and a vacation after this. It just can't
Well, of course, because you are getting a first-class, all-paid trip to Aruba.
Ooh, but that's too close. I want to go far away and not be so. Aruba's like right there. Like,
Well, of course, you know, in my days doing world tours as Joey Fatone, I would always love to go to Europe.
Ooh, but where specifically? I mean, I have some family in Europe that I've never met. My last name is European, so.
Yeah, okay. Well, of course, you know, the Joeys are telling me, they tell me, oh, of course, it's so obvious based off of who you are and your energy and aura that you are going to get a free trip to Spain.
Ooh, I love Spain, but I've already been there. And specifically, how am I going to get to Europe too? I don't want just
you're
a
going to win a cruise trip to Europe.
A cruise? Okay, that sounds amazing, but where specifically? I mean, my last name is D'Amico.
D'Amico? Oh, well, of course, you're going to go to the place where Joeys are all from, Italy.
On a free cruise? Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm going to go pack right now. Thank you.
Merry Christmas and happy holiday. Ready for the next person.
Hi.
dance move. That's the shudder of negative energies I'm getting.
Oh, sorry.
Everything about you, how can I help? How can Joey help?
Well, honestly, I think I fucked up. I was at this party the other night, and I think I did something
You were
stupid.
at a party when you're supposed to social distance?
Okay, well, I did a few stupid
Okay,
things
you're at
then.
a party.
I
I'm
guess.
sorry. You were at a party, and what else happened?
There was this like really hairy. I thought he was a guy. And we like started.
I'm gonna stop you right there because you made out with your friend's dog at the party.
Well, not his dog. Not his dog. Very hairy, kind of smelled like a dog. His friends all called him like Yeti.
Yeti. Oh, you made out with with Bigfoot at your friend's party.
Oh my god.
With a Sasquatch.
I did a little more than make out, I think.
You fucked a Sasquatch at your friend's party.
Yeah, I did. I hooked up with Bigfoot.
Hey, listen, it's okay. I used to date Christina Aguilera. It's all the same. Let's do it.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's true. Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
Well, are you so happy to see me 3 times?
As long as all 3 of you can help me, that's all I care about. I've been having these vivid dreams lately where I become delicious. I become edible. I just want to eat myself.
Stop right there, because I know exactly what's going to happen in your future. The Joeys are telling me that you are going to turn into a donut and eat yourself.
Not a donut. More like what would be like the American form of like a Cubano sandwich.
Of a Cubano sandwich? A Monte Cristo?
More remedial. Like the bare bones.
You're gonna turn into one of Rachel Ray's famous ham Sammys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god! A Monte Cristo. First of all, did Joey Fatone date Christina Aguilera? I'm shook, and also it's the 20th
Absolutely
anniversary
not.
of No Strings Attached. Just dropping that out there. All right, cool. So that was Fortune Teller. Let's move on to a challenge game. This next one is called Try That On for Size, where we're going to need you, the audience, to drop the suggestion of a gesture. Peter. All right, you got to drop the suggestion of a gesture, something people can do with like the upper half of their body, okay? So don't say like, cool with that. All right, let's bring out our first pair. Let's get out Patrick versus Allison. Playing video games. All right.
Okay.
I'm playing video games. Try that on for size.
I'm doing thumb exercises for my piano playing skills. Try that on for size.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to give my hamster CPR. Live, damn it, live. Try that on for size.
I can't get this button to push. I need to launch the nukes. Try that on for size.
I am gonna make this clay pottery thing for my mother for Mother's Day, and you're gonna love it. Try that on for size.
I'm painting my toe with my other toe. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to start.
Allison! Congrats, Patrick. You just keep winning and winning. Oh my God. Let's get the next pair out here. It's the Bears. Bear time. Al versus Ryan. Are you ready? Last week, I think Al won, so we'll see what happens this time, okay? Y'all are going to be playing basketball. Take it away, Al.
Playing basketball. Try that on for size.
Is he, try that on for size?
I'm drying my nails after I just painted them. Try that on for size.
I'm patting you on the head. Try that on for size.
I'm throwing holy water at you because you need it. Try that on for size.
I'm drying my clothes on the thingy. Try that on for size.
Abracadabra! Try that on for size.
I am finger painting. Try that on for size.
I am
Bragging rights for an entire 7 days. That's what it's all about. Congrats, Ryan. Cool. Our next two are Joseph and Morgan. Cool. All right, so y'all are going to be swimming. Take it away, Morgan.
I'm swimming. Try that on for size.
I'm calling someone over here. Try that on for size.
I'm patting 2 toddlers on the head. Try that on for size.
I'm climbing a ladder horizontally. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get through a crowd to the front at the stage. Try that on for size.
I'm Mufasa at the edge of the cliff. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm spinning around because I think I'm in a dream, flailing my arms. Try that on for size.
I'm doing some rotator cuff rehab. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to do the Macarena 2 times at once. Try that on for size.
I'm doing open fist boxing. Try that on for size.
I'm drying off my armpits. Try that on for size.
I'm whacking a bunch of moles on the head. Try that on for size.
I'm dribbling 2 basketballs. Try that on for size.
I'm Edward Scissorhands and I'm cutting some bushes with my arms. Try that on for size.
Joseph wins.
Morgan, don't ever quit again. All right, the next two people are Anastasia versus Lisa. All right, let's see what these crazy fuckers in the comments are saying. I just don't want to subject you to certain things. I have so much respect for both of you. Cool, let's do it. You're going to be shaving your head. Britney Spears style, 2007. Take it away, Lisa.
I'm shaving my head. Try that on for size.
I'm putting in my new Bellamy extensions. Try that on for size.
Look at this nice ski cap. Don't you love it? Try that on for size.
There's something about Mary. It's semen. Try that on for size.
I'm getting ready for my school pictures. Try that on for size.
Oh my God, this massager from the mall is amazing. Try that on for size.
I don't know. I think my aura is black today. What do you think? Try that on for size.
I'm putting peppermint oil on myself because it's better than vaccines. Try that on for size.
I'm using my Flowbee to cut my hair. Try that on for size.
Smell my pits. They smell amazing with the aluminum foil. Try that on for size.
Oh, I think I'll just lay back and relax and enjoy the sunshine. Try that on for size.
Alice wins!
Yay!
The legend continues. Let's get our final two out. It's Noah versus Jeffrey. Alrighty, let's see what they've put in the chat. Y'all are gonna whip your hair back and forth.
All right.
Okay, lots of sass. All right, take it away, Noah.
I'm whipping my hair back and forth. Try that on for size.
I'm playing Dance Dance Revolution. Look at me. Try that on for size.
I have flies around my head and I need to get them away. Try that on for size.
I'm at a school pool party and I'm trying to get water out of my ear. Try that on for size.
I'm one of those wacky Wally inflatable arm flailing tube men. Try that on for size.
I'm Ray Charles and I'm jamming. Try that out for size.
I can't.
Great job. That one wins. That one wins the whole thing. Thank you for bringing Ray Charles to this. All right, we've got 3 more games coming up. Remember that we have online classes. We are so blessed to have offered to 2 classes this past month. It's already May, I can tell you that. But in April, we debuted our stand-up class, an 8-week course, and a 5-week course, our stand-up workshop, and an 8-week sketch course. We're going to be offering them again, so make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Villain Theater. Check out the Villain Theater website. It's the best. It's super pretty. It's like got all the right colors. It's the right vibe. www.villaintheater.com for all your Villain Theater needs. Let's move on to our next game. It's called Late Excuse. Late excuse is where somebody is terribly late for a conference call at work. So we've got to come up with 3 excuses as to why. You at home, you on your couch drinking a Merlot. Put some excuses in the chat. Make sure they get increasingly weirder, but why did this person have to work late? Things we usually get are like stuck in traffic or my dog shit in my mouth. Let's avoid those. My dog shit in my mouth is very close to my German Shepherd stole my false teeth, so yeah. No animal stuff. Y'all are obsessed with animals. All right, let's bring it back. Cool, so let's get out the boss for today. Her name is Morgan Denny. Hey Morgan, I'm so sorry. It's hard to find reliable work.
It is.
It is, but at least you do have one devoted employee. His name is Al D'Amico.
Oh, good.
Cool. Hi Al. Thank you for helping out your boss. You're a great employee.
Always.
Cool, let's get our 3 excuses. People are seriously disturbed, so I'm gonna ignore a couple of these suggestions. Cool. The first suggestion. She was held hostage by a ghost. Actually, it's Ryan, so she was held hostage by a ghost.
Yep.
Cool. The next one. She was recording a demo. We gotta get the word demo. Recording a demo. 3 words. And the third suggestion is Ryan's grandmother swiped her underwear.
Swiped?
Like stole it. Stole her underwear. Okay?
Okay.
Got them all. Let's recap for funsies. What's the first one?
Got held hostage by a ghost.
And the second one?
He was recording a demo.
Right.
And his grandmother stole his underwear.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Let's bring out the person who is terribly late for work. Ryan! Ryan Acosta!
So as you can see by our uptick in the market sales, we're going to continue. Oh, it's going down? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
crashed.
somebody should have told me. I mean, where is Ryan? He's in charge of marketing.
He's got the numbers. Like, I'm sorry. He texted me he was on his way like half an hour ago.
How are we supposed to?
Sorry, late. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Lego web conferencing is depending on you. Where have you been?
There's ghosts. There's ghosts in my house.
Yeah, I know they're ghosts in your house. What did they do?
They robbed me. They had me at gunpoint. But the ghosts had me at gunpoint.
Oh my gosh, what would that make you if you were held at gunpoint?
They had me hostage.
The ghost in your house held you hostage?
Yeah, at gunpoint. It was brutal.
Ryan, ghosts can't do that. Ghosts aren't real. What's your next excuse?
Okay. Mariah Carey was singing high notes.
You don't know.
I was singing high notes. It was me.
Okay. What else were you doing?
I was I don't know. I saw Star, a singer that I like. I heard that a song that I liked.
Sorry,
and-
Al, what are you doing right now?
I'm listening to my favorite Demi Lovato song.
Oh, sorry.
Love her.
It's hard to hear you over the demolition outside. I hear them like destroying stuff.
Oh yeah, the demolition while I'm listening to Demi Lovato. Yes, it's tough.
All right, I guess we won't.
I love Demi Lovato. I just want to put that out there.
Where were you, Ryan?
I was doing a demo. I was making a demo. I was hearing a demo.
Yeah, you have demos before. What do you do to preserve them?
I save it on my computer.
Yeah, how have you? How could I hear your demo? What did you do?
I uploaded it to iTunes.
After what? Like how you can't just sing and then the computer shares it.
In the booth. I was in the booth.
Doing what?
I was making that.
Do you read?
I'm sorry.
Boss, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
What?
My limited edition record player just came in. After this, can I go home and make sure that my record player is there?
Yeah, I remember your record player. That's fine.
Thank you.
What were you doing?
I was recording a fucking demo.
Oh, great. Can I hear it later?
Yeah, sure. I'll send you the link.
Okay, that's fine. Tell me why you're actually late, Ryan.
Okay, so there's this old person.
Uh-huh. Do you know
and snatched me and took my pants. And
do you know this old person?
It's my abuelito.
Oh, your abuelito?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, my abuela, the
I thought so,
female
because
one.
you said your abuelo passed away. So what did she do?
She was putting on pants.
She always
she was running away.
Oh, after
she
doing
was
what?
she was stealing people's necklaces, their pearls, their pants.
Your abuela
She was
would
stealing
not do
people's
that.
pants.
People's pants? I thought you were
She
with
was stealing my pants. She took my pants.
You don't wear pants, Ryan. Everyone knows you wear a skirt.
My stockings. She was.
What did Grandma steal? You stockings. No one wears
My
stockings.
panties. It was my underwear.
Oh, okay. Well, it's time to get back to work.
Get to work, Ryan.
All right.
There's a lot of work to do in the woods. All right, let's move on. This next one's called Dating Profiles, where you're going to drop the suggestion of an everyday object. All right, we've got our first suggestion. Our first suggestion is kitchen whisk. And we've got Ryan Acosta first up.
Hey, baby. I'm like whipped cream. You gotta get me going. The longer you get me going, the harder and thicker I get.
Ooh.
Next up, Joseph Rodriguez.
I like my lovers like I like my kitchen whisks, giving me stiff peaks.
Ooh. Priscilla Blanco.
I like my lovers like I love my whisks, just fluffing me up.
Next
Oh.
up, Anastasia Pavlinskaya.
My lovers like I like my kitchen whisks. Keep them from Sweden.
Ooh.
Oh,
Noah Salzman.
Hey, baby. You can call me a whisk because I want to beat those eggs.
Ooh.
Patrick Rodriguez.
You know they call me a kitchen whisk because when after you're done with me, you can lick me all right up.
Ooh.
Hey, baby.
Make a whisk.
Ooh.
I like my lovers like I like my kitchen whisks, whipping me like cream.
Ooh.
I like my lovers like I like my knee braces, supporting me.
Ooh.
I love my lovers like I love my knee braces, healing my aching bones.
Ooh.
Hey, baby, don't forget your knee braces because you're gonna spend all afternoon on your knees.
Ooh.
I like my lovers like I like my knee braces. Tight in all the right places.
I like my lovers like I like my knee braces, keeping me in place.
Ooh.
Hey, baby. You can call me a knee brace because after you use me, it's going to be hard for you to walk.
Ooh. I like my lovers like I like my knee braces, compressing every single part of my body.
I like my lovers like I like my knee braces. Strapped in.
Patrick Rodriguez.
I like my lovers like I like my knee braces. After I put them on, I do aerobics for hours and hours and hours.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Oh God. Okay, let's get the next suggestion. All right. The next suggestion is These are such domestic suggestions. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's try it. Let's do an umbrella. Umbrella. The first one up is Jeffrey Brendan.
Hey, baby. Want to open me up inside?
Oh, Alice in the coin.
I like my lovers like I like my umbrellas. Folded inside out.
Al D'Amico.
Hey, baby, I know you heard of the Rihanna song Umbrella, but tonight I'm gonna make you my Ella. Hey.
Ryan Acosta.
Hey, baby. I'm like an umbrella. I want you to get under me.
Ooh, Patrick Rodriguez.
Damn, baby, are you an umbrella? Because I want to reach for you in my backseat.
Anastasia Pavlinskaya.
I like my lovers like I like my umbrellas, wrapped around a pole.
Priscilla Blanco.
I like my lovers like I like my umbrella. I push a button and pop, they're ready to work for me.
Joseph Rodriguez.
Hey, baby, are you an umbrella? Because I am buckling under the weight of your moisture.
All right, and last up, we've got Morgan Denny.
I like my lovers like I like my umbrellas. I can show them off outside.
Ooh, and that was dating profiles. Thank you, everybody. I'm feeling very rude. Thank you so much. I've been in quarantine. I've barely seen people. I needed that. Let's move on to our very last game. It's called Interrogation. Interrogation, where we're going to guess and get them to confess the crime. They have committed the horrible act of murdering an A or B list celebrity, so drop that in the chat. We're also going to need the murder object. What did they kill them with? We're going to need the location where this murder took place and the murder motive. Why? Why did they want to do this? Drop it in the chat and we'll get started. Cool. I think we're ready. People are really dropping them in the chat. Cool. All right. Let's bring out our cops on the beat. Let's get out Lisa and Jeffrey. Hey, y'all. Not an easy times and an even less easy job.
You're telling us.
I like your glasses, though. I'm very intimidated.
That's the idea.
All right. Let's scour this the chat. The person that Anastasia has killed is Zac Efron. Okay. Lisa, do you know who Zac Efron is?
Yeah, I know that one's fuzzy.
I barely do, but we'll do it
Tell
anyway.
me why later. Okay, cool. And the object that he killed him with was a shot glass. Okay?
Yep,
Shot glass. The location was... Oh, y'all didn't drop a location. Oh, wait, we did. No, I'm not gonna take one from Al. He's gonna make a show. Let's see if they gave a location. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. From the Miami Metro Zoo. Okay? It happened at the Miami Metro Zoo. And the murder motive. Because Anastasia can blow bubbles bigger than Zac Efron.
Pretty good.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So, do we know all of the information? Let's go over it one more time. Who did
Zac
Anastasia
Efron.
kill?
Zac Efron,
With what?
A shot glass.
Where?
Miami Metro Zoo.
Why?
Because Anastasia can blow bigger bubbles than Zach.
Because
Or do you-
Zac can blow bigger
Zach
bubbles
can blow
than
bigger
her.
bubbles. Right.
Right,
she's-
envy, you know?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's bring out our dangerous criminal, Anastasia.
Get in here. You take a seat.
Wow. Wow. Just can't believe what you did. You think you're going to get away with it, but we're going to get you to confess. Okay, we're going to get you to confess the whole crime.
You're gonna sing like a canary.
Like what?
You're gonna sing like a canary.
Yeah,
like you're in a
canary.
musical.
Right.
Like when you were in high school.
I didn't kill Julia Andrews.
No. We're talking about someone current. Someone who, maybe knows The Greatest Showman.
Ah, that motherfucker Hugh Jackman.
No.
No. Younger than that.
Yeah, we understand you weren't a fan of the musical theater, okay? But just because someone is the prettiest boy in his high school musical franchise doesn't mean they deserve to die.
I mean, I don't know anything about Zac Efron.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
now.
do. You disproved it. Now, let's get on with this investigation, and you tell us what weapon you used to kill Zac. What weapon was it?
And do shit.
I'll tell you what, I'm not throwing away this question, okay? Because I'm going to ask you what you used to kill him.
Threw back a few too many tequilas, huh?
Only an amateur would use a trash can.
No.
Nah.
Let's
I
think
think
about
it was after you threw back a few too many tequilas.
That's right.
They're just the bottles are everywhere, but that wasn't me.
Nope. In fact, you threw away too many tequilas. You could say, I'm not throwing away my tequila, But the way you take tequila, what do you call that?
I'm not a Lin-Manuel Miranda fan, but I don't know anything about taking shots.
That's right. So what did you use to kill him?
I did
What's
not
that
use
thing called?
a shot glass to kill Zac Efron.
Disgusting. We have a whole collection of them from trips you took when you were in middle school.
Yeah, I went to Mexico. It was fun.
Speaking of trips, that leads us into a trip you might have taken in school. The location where you killed Zac.
Yeah, you just watch Tiger King over and over. You feel like, I got to go to the closest thing like that I can here in Miami.
I mean, the Miami Metro Zoo, that shit is bullshit. Only with a Groupon.
All right, look, we know, okay, we got those 3 items. We know you confessed but we really don't understand your motive. Why?
Right. There you are, okay? There you are in the park, doing the things you do in a park, okay? Maybe testing out your lung capacity with this, childhood toy that you could use to test your lung capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to play the recorder.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Nope. In fact, I think you've got this whole pandemic on the mind because, you're all into the soap, right? So you got soap with you. You're testing your lungs. You're thinking, I can do this.
That motherfucker burst my bubble.
Yeah, that's right.
Close.
Yep.
Very close. He didn't burst your bubble. You're out there both blowing bubbles. But what did you like about his? What was your inferiority complex? What is
jealous?
That motherfucker had a bigger bubble than mine.
That's what it is. Give us the full confession.
Come on, tell us.
I killed Zac Efron.
With what?
Miami Metro Zoo.
Yeah, with what?
With a tequila shot with a shot glass.
That's it.
Why?
Because that stupid pretty boy had a bigger bubble than me.
That's right.
Guilty.
Send those Russians to jail. She'll be the only one serving time, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. All right, everybody, that's it. That's our show for tonight. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere at Villain Theater. Theater is ER, not RE, like our friends on the West Side. And thank you so much for supporting. Let's bring out the entire cast. Woo. Thank you all so much, and we will see you tomorrow night for Saturday Gigantic.